A former inmate from the Monroe County Jail is suing after a deputy punched him in the face multiple times.
In fact, we do have video of that incident. Ron Spitzer joining us live outside of the Monroe County Jail, walking us through everything that happened both during and afterwards. Ron.
Yeah, guys, that former inmate is Dzionara-Norsen, and he says that video shows that he did not deserve the beating he got, and he's been suffering ever since. Now, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office did punish that jail officer, but according to Dzionara-Norsen's lawyer, that punishment wasn't enough. Just a week after arriving at the Monroe County Jail in November of 2020, Dzionara-Norsen says he got in an argument with Jail Deputy David Gertin. After a few words, the exchange got heated, which is when Gertin restrains him against a wall. You can see him doing so in this surveillance video obtained by News 8. Then comes this.
I woke up with I couldn't hear anything, but I remember seeing a huge pool of blood, and that was scary. I feel that he attempted to kill me.
The jail deputy who came in swinging was Brett Kirkpatrick. Dzionara-Norsen's attorney, Elliot Shields, says the punches are uncalled for anyone, but especially his client who has autism.
It's going to have a different effect, and it's important that officers have training so that they know that.
In his lawsuit against the Sheriff's Office, Dzionara-Norsen acknowledged the Sheriff's Office did conduct an internal investigation and concluded Kirkpatrick used excessive force, and they did suspend Kirkpatrick for 20 days. But Shields says he was able to use vacation time, so he got paid the whole time.
It sends a message to other deputies in that jail and other law enforcement officers in prisons and in jails across the state that what happened here is okay. In essence, it was simply a slap on the wrist.
Why Dzionara-Norsen was in jail might have been at play here, according to Shields. He says his client's possession of child porn conviction should have prompted protection from guards as opposed to this kind of treatment.
It's well known that in prison settings, those people require additional protection because they face greater threats.
The Monroe County Sheriff's Office told News 8 it couldn't get into detail about this case, but did offer a statement that said, quote, "In some cases, our internal processes proactively identify concerns before a formal complaint is made. This includes conducting thorough investigations, consulting with the Monroe County District Attorney's Office when appropriate, and assessing both external, criminal, and internal disciplinary actions as warranted. When necessary, we implement corrective measures, including discipline and training, to ensure accountability and uphold the highest standards of professional conduct." As for Dzionara-Norsen, he says his injuries required surgery, but he says he didn't get it then because he contracted COVID, and it was never rescheduled.
I can feel the fractures in my nose. Like it's skewed at one angle, especially at the base right here. It's disconnected.
Now, Dzionara-Norsen tells me that he wants to see Kirkpatrick prosecuted. Currently, Shields has asked for partial summary judgment in regard to the video, meaning that he's asking the court to rule that as a matter of law that Kirkpatrick used excessive force, so that the jury doesn't have to decide that. Then this moves to trial. If you'd like to read that full MCSO statement, you can do so on our website, rochesterfirst.com. For now, reporting, Ron Spitzer, News 8.